All right. I think we're in good shape. What do we have? We're at 123 and counting. So I think we're going to get started. I guess the first thing is why are prices so high near the cemetery? And we had one person get it so far. Prices are so high near the cemetery because everyone is dying to get in. Boom, boom, again. So anyway, that's my little macabre humor for the approaching Halloween. Today we're going to go. Today we're going to go over primarily string operations. Let's see, what else do we have to talk about? Housekeeping first. There's not really a lot to talk about today. We are going to. You have another test scheduled. It's for 10/29. Hopefully it'll be an undead next test. We'll let you know more details about it on Thursday. We're still kind of discussing some things. We have the format is going to change from this last format. We're just discussing with the submittee people and some others exactly what that format change is going to be and exactly how we are going to do it. Easier or harder, it will be. Well, the material's harder. I thought you were going to say to die for. That's a good one too. No, not 10/29 tonight. So it could be easier or harder. It'll be certainly more material or harder material, but you should have more experience now. So hopefully it's a little harder, but you guys are a lot smarter or a lot more in tuned into the program. So you should do fine. Like I said, we'll give you more information about that on Thursday. We're still kind of playing with some things, but the intent right now is to have a second exam on 10/29, which is kind of what it says on your schedule. If we pop over to your schedule, I'll do that in a second. Lab this week is the Sudoku lab. So if you get a chance, take a look at the lab. I believe it's been pushed. Professor Mushtaq pushed it last night. The Sudoku lab is a lot about nested loops, and it's a lot about lists of lists. And so you really do need to know how to access nested loops, and you really do need to know how to access lists of lists if you want to do well on this particular lab. So it's good to actually think about it and have an idea of what you're doing going in. Once you get it, it's really a fun. It's my favorite lab, except for what other one do we do? Maybe classes. We do one with a nice little visual presentation. I'm trying to figure out which one it is. I think it may be Lab 9. Lab 9. But both this one and Lab 9 are two of my favorites. They're a lot of fun, but it does help to understand how to access lists of lists and how to access nested loops or how to use nested loops. Both of those will help you out, and we kind of try to walk you through that. So please, feel free to kind of work together to discuss the solutions. Everybody does need to submit their own solution, right? You can't just copy paste from somebody else. You do need to submit your own solution. This isn't a democracy, by the way. If you're talking about the homework or about the test, please get the test done. Don't worry about matching everything exactly. But like I said in the preparation last time, if we give you a question where we're asking you to match to match the number of lines or the number of spaces, and the whole point of the question is string manipulations, then we have to be a little bit more stringent on that part than about missing a prompt, and we were. That's the way those were actually graded. Anyway, where are we sitting? It's the TK Interlab is the one that has that's very very visual. Anyway, so here we are. Lab 6 this week is Sudoku. Pay attention, learn lists of lists. you will be doing lists of lists for the rest of your lives if you stay in computer science. If you become a hermit, live up in the mountains, don't ever have to use them again. But the reason we have this is because you do actually need to know that technology. All right, let's get started with today.